У зв'язку з тим, що це за годину ми виявляємо атаки. Це наш партнер.
And I think the first question we should ask when we hear about the threat from AI, whether it's in a speech or any sort of conversation, is what type of AI are we actually talking about here? Because it's a catch-all term for lots of different types of artificial intelligence. So for me, generative AI seems to be the biggest threat to society right now. So this could be used to write malicious code, generate fake images, make fake videos, write phishing messages, that sort of content. But as we all see on a daily basis, and I think the public see this as well, although capable, generative AI struggles with basic tasks as well. So it's got a lot of flaws. So we should be very mindful about saying, yeah, AI and cyber operations is this big shift at the moment that has changed the fundamental nature of cyber operations. On the contrary, I think we're still dealing with the same problems we were 10 years ago. We're still struggling to deal with the threat as it was before we were talking about generative AI.
Просто, даже если это не служебное, любой код.
Фаервол должен его как угрозу отмечать.
AI could actually help us in improving our own cybersecurity. It's much less glamorous topic to talk about, but it's probably where reality is. So let's not see predictive AI, generative AI, whatever types of AI we want to refer to as a complete threat. AI could be used to enhance threat detection models. It could improve vulnerability management. It could analyze user behavior, manage authentication, detect phishing techniques, and even incident response, because I think that's important. It could automate incident response processes, because we're never going to be able to protect against these incidents all the time. We understand attackers can be successful, so dealing with the incidents. So yes, I think we have to talk about AI in a bit more of a balanced term.
All it could ever do is replace something that a human does. And so if you look at those stages, what could a human do? And there are gains that can be made, maybe, but I don't see anything particularly significant. There's no AI that hacks, which you could just give it a tasking and it will go off and do it at the moment. If we lived in some paradise where nothing ever went wrong, then I might say, oh no, AI may give you an advantage. But we don't. We live in a system where things go wrong all the time and at terrible scale, because we do regular things like don't protect our accounts properly and things like that, and trust service providers who cut corners and all the things that go wrong all the time. So there's no. I think it might make a difference, but again, as I said already, like just look at fraud, for example. I hear all the time AI threats in fraud, and then all of the reporting of fraud you hear is nothing at all like that. It's romance scams, it's like fake invoice fraud, CEO fraud, all of those things. Nothing to do with AI. Rake in billions every year. You look at the FBI reporting; it's ridiculous. Why are cyber criminals and organized crime going to be rushing to add complexity to that? It just isn't necessary. And the threat is colossal anyway, and we don't deal with it very well. The UK is failing to deal with fraud. It really struggles.